Everyone, this is Andy from Tennis with Andy. I'm going to do a quick video debunking the split step, what it is, why you use it. So I've been playing tennis for over 20 years, and this really kind of just hit me maybe a month or two ago, like what critically the split step means. Like I've heard it several times, but I'm like, okay, yes, it kind of makes sense. You know, you split step, you get into the attacking position, and then you're ready to move. But before we even start about split step, let's talk about positioning. And one concept that I've always used is what I say, the bisecting of angles. So if I'm right in the middle and I'm hitting down the middle, like to my opponent, right? When the logical place for me to be is going to be right in the middle because it bisects the angle between the opponent and the potential shots that they can hit. But let's say I get pulled out wide. So I get pulled out wide. I'm playing Carlos Alcaraz. He hits a great forehand out wide, and then I loop it. I loop it out wide, right? Just to give me time to recover. So then, where I'm going to recover is not going to be all the way to the middle, right? I'm going to recover somewhere here, right? Just a little bit offset, and then from here, once the opponent hits the ball, that's when I split step and move to my wherever they hit it, whether it's moving to the right, moving to the left, or just stationary. So now you ask, like, if I hit this shot right here, right, and I'm recovering back, like, why don't I just keep on running, you know, so I have more time to get to this backhand down the line if they choose to hit it this way. And the reason is that, like, you by keeping on running and not split stepping, you're committing to one position, right? So if they do hit it down the line, yes, you're gonna have that nice shot. But if they don't, and you're running this way, and then they hit it right back at you or behind you, like it's gonna be hard to change directions and to get these shots right here. So that's why you split step, and it's let's not even say splits up. That's why you basically get into the attacking position and you're ready to move either right, left, or stationary. And the way we get into that attacking position is by split stepping. Now, one other thing, this sort of has made sense to me on the baseline. I think the baseline, I definitely get it. But I think the biggest difference for me has been coming to net, and I've been serving and volleying a lot recently. So serve and volley, right? I'm going to start right here. Hopefully I don't hit the camera on the serve, right? Serve. And I'm coming in, right? I'm not going to get all the way to the net. I'm going to probably stop somewhere here, right? And the difference here is that when my opponent is striking the ball, that's when I do the split step because that'll give me the opportunity to go right here for the volley, go right here for the volley, or to move straight ahead and to close it out. What you don't want to do is you don't want to hit your super powerful serve, ah, and then run. Oh no, the opponent's hitting this way, and go this way to try and hit the ball. Like by running continuously and not split stepping, you're committed, and you're sort of you're reducing your overall probability of success, and that you've already committed to one direction. So if it goes into that direction, you're fine. If not, then you're basically what's the politically correct term to use? Well, you're a little bit screwed in that, like, if you're going in the wrong direction, you're not going to get these volleys, right? And for me, like, the biggest reason I've sort of started to look at volleys is that I've been using this Babolat Pure Aero VS, and it's not my natural, like, pro staff where, like, basically any volley turns out to be a good volley because the racket is so good. But with this, like, it's a great racket, but you have to really be intentional about the volley. So I've been making sure to split step and then really focus on having a soft hand, sitting it out in front, and keeping the racket, my hands underneath the racket. So definitely improve my volleys, the ability to split step. Now, watch the pros, and they do this all the time. And some folks, I need to look at Kyrgios a bit more, but like I think Kyrgios, once he gets in his position, he might just stand there, right? But that's sort of like one extreme. Then you look at somebody like Halep. Once she gets into her position, she just constantly splits up and waiting for the direction to attack. So that's the main thing. Number one, like try as hard as you can to get back into the recovery position. Bisect that angle. You could do this in singles as well as in doubles. In doubles, it's two people bisecting the angle. In single, it's just one person just bisecting that angle, right? So get back to that recovery position. Then as soon as your opponent hits the ball's trajectory, it goes from being a probabilistic function where you don't know where the ball is going to go, and you're putting yourself in the space of the maximum likelihood and giving yourself the opportunity to go to either arm, right, either direction. So it goes from being a probabilistic function to deterministic, in that it's determined where the ball is going to go. So at that point, you get into your attacking position, and then you gauge where the ball's trajectory is, and then you move to there, hit, and then recover. And the last thing I'm going to mention, I know this is loaded, I guess I just felt like talking today, was that if I'm hitting cross court, right, if I'm having my cross court rally, right, and then my recovery position, as I mentioned before, is a little bit on the deuce side, if I'm doing a cross court on the deuce side, that's if I'm at the baseline, right? But if I were the net, like watch, as I'm bisecting, I'm still doing the cross court to the deuce, but now the recovery position is just a little bit on the ad side. So at the net, the recovery position is closer, it's on the same side of your opponent. On the baseline, it's flipped, so it's on the opposite side of the opponent. So hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. This is Andy with Tennis with Andy. Play smart and see results.